And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and our starting pitcher here today, Tyler Anderson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Alec Burleson in now, takes ball one off the plate. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One out, bases empty. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Anderson, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at first, one away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. His 13th home run of the season. The Mariners strike first. It's 2-0. One down. Next to hit, Rafael Devers. Late swing, foul to the left. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Anderson ready to work. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily bit out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Devers leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got it. Next offering upstairs. That one missed.
One strike.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Here's Dylan Moore. There's the strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Angel Stadium, pitching in our game today, Bryce Miller.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Stepping in, Zach Neto. In the air, center field. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shotwell. 0 for 4 in the win last night. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Ball one there. Next offering upstairs.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that's too high. And they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the speedy Harry Ford. Anderson back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come natural.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Burleson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Rivas at second. Duran at first with no outs. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swung on, popped up left side. Neto makes the grab. One down. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Gets the call, and it's 0-2. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And no one can get there. One run across. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And Devers hits that one. Moniak squeezes it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and the lead is up to 5. A new pitcher in the game, Jose Suarez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Manny Machado up to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Soler launched a homer in his most recent game. In the air, right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that's a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. There's the strike at the knees. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he grounds one to the right side. And he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak. Fastball for a strike. Ward, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Comes up empty.
0-2. Ball. 1-2.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here is Moncada. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Right through there for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Two outs.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one missing low. Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He shoots one out to right. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. So 2 down, and next for L.A., Kyren Paris. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado snags it. That is the inning. New inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Arozarena, a former All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. And ball 1.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. And now it's filled up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they're absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Runner at first with no outs here. Little chopper rolls foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Harry Ford up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Relay throw to third. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 down, runner at third. Leo Rivas get out to short. Jump throw. Got him. Nice play. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Now batting left fielder Jarren Duran.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is inside ball 1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. That misses. Counts full, 3-2. Headed towards the corner. Ward running hard to get it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Now fly ball to right center. And there's 1 down. Nolan Shadowell, the next to hit for the Angels. His first at bat was a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And now 1-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Angels.
Right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And downstairs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the DH, Alec Burleson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball. 1 strike.
Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed
1 ball,
there.
2 strike.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Burleson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Line to left, and it stays fair. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Two on, 1 out. And that one popped in the air left field. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, and here is Jorge Soler. And that one pulled foul.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Upstairs. Line drive to short and caught. So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. massive home run. His 11th of the year. It's 7-4. 1 out, bases empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Mickey Moniak. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a pitch.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Moore over to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here is Yoan Moncada. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Moniak, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
0-2.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ford gathers, goes to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. Suarez back to work. And misses inside.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage. So it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
And that's down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there. Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. At the plate, Harry Ford.
Harry Ford.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. In the dirt, but kept close. To second,
No,
but
he's
way
safe.
too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nope. Ball two.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit in the air, center field. Moniak coming on. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back in Anaheim, and here is Kyron Paris.
Second baseman, Kyron Paris.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Just missed. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Arozarena makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto, 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
First baseman,
Nolan Shotwell digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning.
now pitching for the
Yusei
Angels.
Kikuchi comes on now.
Number 16.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, Jarren Duran now at the plate. Duran, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swinging a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Liner caught at second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. That gets by him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And here is Devers. First offering, and it just misses. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. And a strike to Devers. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 1 for 2.
Jorge Soler.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Santos is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they inch closer. It's 7-5. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped, or this.
Glove side, but it gets through.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ward at the plate and takes high there.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Slider right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. And that's ripped for a base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jojo Romero.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
2 on, 1 out. Moniak, the next to hit. Tap foul at the plate. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and now they trail by 1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run, and that's the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Robert Stevenson.
Here's Manny Machado.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Out to short. Neto handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
That misses. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Got him looking. 2 gone. Dylan Moore will hit next. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. And another ball. That misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Harry Ford. And a foul ball. And that one wrapped foul. Popped up. Moncada makes the catch, and that is that.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trent Thornton.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris.
Second baseman, Kyron Paris.
Smoked on the ground to second. In time to Devers, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a curve is down and in. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
There goes the runner. Pitch is high.
No strike.
Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. In the air, right field. Arozarena on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And a breaking ball misses outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there. And it is gone. A laser to left. His second homer of this series. It's 8-7. Matt Brash into the game.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggling with free passes this year.
So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Infield shifted to the pull side. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball 1 there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two outs. Not close with that one. And the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swings through him for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ben Joyce.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering misses down and away.
That's a really good take.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the catch for the out. Alec Burleson up next for the Mariners.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
That's off the mark. Ball one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
There's the strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Fought off foul. And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Two outs.
Whoa.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground to third. Oh, and it hits the base. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Devers, the next to hit, takes outside. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one at triple digits. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Pete Fairbanks.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And
Well,
leading off,
1-run game, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
O'Hoppe.
And there's the strike.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now batting.
So up next, Taylor Ward, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Inside, almost got him. This one high in the air to left center. Rodriguez settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Manny Machado to start it off. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And Manny gets a piece. Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Rosarena in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Center field. Moniak under it. Brings it in. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Dylan Moore digs in now. Jansen, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. That's inside. Now being made for a pinch hitter, Cal Raleigh.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Jansen fires. Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Harry. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Brandon Lowe. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. A little bit high. 1-0.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels win the rubber match of this 3-game series.